So, hi Alessandro. I'm thinking about our last security days, and we have a main topic there. So this was the XSP. And yes, we have some issues already discussed about this solution, but could you explain a little bit more what will become in the future and what is now the main topic? And if we have also some customers now, say we have, for example, a proof of concept or something else.
Yeah, we have the first customers already on XSP on the security platform, so very interesting. We've been working very hard on getting the first solutions out to the first customers to improve the concept basically. We have the baseline set in place already. What we call identity consolidation, meaning that we can consolidate local identities from multiple systems into a global identity, a global user. That's now the baseline. That's already been tested in the field. So the first customers, they have some customers have over 200,000 users per system, and we're able to automatically consolidate the users. And that helps us now with risk analysis when it comes to cross-system segregation of duty, risk analysis, for example, where we compare local user from S/4HANA on-prem with authorization from Ariba. Those are locally two different entities. They're consolidated together to a global user, and we're running a cross-system SOD scan against the global user. We can report on that level then. It's already been tested by the first customers, and it's working very well. We're very happy about that.
And do you know if we have some news in this area of XSP besides the user consolidation and the SOD issues?
Yeah, we're working on multiple streams. So we're very heavily developing at the moment different solutions. So identity consolidation is one. The other one is the compliant workflow. So that after the IAM, identity access management processes with manager approval, owner approval, risk owner approval. So you can provision users and authorizations to users in multiple systems, on-prem, cloud, but also non-SAM applications. Everything obviously in a compliant manner. With integrated risk analysis, that's currently in the works. We're working on rule services as well for the rule set. So we want to automate the process of the rule set as well, the rule set delivery, but also how we consume the rules in an updatable fashion, basically. Very interesting approach with a rule set service at the end of the day. We're working also on the CM integration and security monitoring in general. So basically the baseline that we have on the on-prem side, where we can analyze the systems, the configuration-wise, authorization-wise, that we can do the same or similar approach also for cloud applications. That being SuccessFactors, Ariba, whatever. It is that we can scan and analyze and have a concept that we can check against. That's also in the works. So a lot of different things that are at the moment working in parallel that all will come back together in what we call the Xiting Security Platform.
Okay, that sounds like a complete solution for especially the cloud systems and the on-prem systems. And what I have in my mind is that we have also some topics about non-SAP systems. Would you say something about this one?
Yeah, so I mean, obviously SAP is large ecosystem, but it doesn't stop with SAP. We need integrations into being it like an identity provider like Azure, Active Directory, for example. But customers also have other solutions that are not SAP. Might be Oracle, Workday, different applications that first of all you want to provisions, you want to create a user, and a user and an employee join to make sure they get user accounts in all the systems. When a user leaves the company, the user gets terminated, blocked and deleted, whatever the process is. But obviously also during the life cycle of an employee, you change jobs, and that doesn't stop in the SAP world. In the authorizations in SharePoint, different applications, and ultimately we want to make sure that we can support all those scenarios, so the entire identity life cycle, but also in a compliant manner. So we will also be able to risk analyze different applications like an Oracle, for example, to integrate it also for cross-system SODs and so on.
Okay, we will do this in the future, I think.
Yes.
And yes, I'm very happy about this. And yes, from my side, thank you very much.
Thank you.
It was interesting, and we will see us next time and talking about new issues about XSP or whatever. Okay, thank you.